Back again with another video, coming to you live right outside of the Melbourne City Hall, where I was thrown out by the mayor, Paul.Alfrey, for exposing his tyranny and corruption against his own family members, utilizing the Melbourne Police Department to retaliate and to intimidate his own family members. The disgraced former canine officer who was forced out of the department, he voluntarily resigned in lieu of firing, is what I was told. That's the allegations, because he was engaging in all sorts of behavior, allegedly criminal behavior, when it comes to the narcotics. So we have some, I want to flip this around really quick. Sorry about that. I'm going to flip this around. So we are here outside of the Melbourne City Hall. We have some public records requests here. We're going to be requesting all of his emails with the police chief. So Mayor Paul.Alfrey, for whatever stupid reason, he uses his personal phone as his business phone, the city phone. I don't know why he does that, but apparently he does. Love you too, brother. Thank you so much. So apparently he does. I was booted out of this meeting here 2 days ago at the public meeting for exposing how he allegedly racked up over $20,000 in credit card debt on his deceased brother's credit card. He has been using the Melbourne Police Department to intimidate his sister-in-law and his niece. He didn't show up to his own brother's celebration of life. He used his brother's credit card allegedly to buy, and I've seen the credit card statements, and he hasn't denied the allegation, but he used his brother's credit card to buy a cruise for him and his mistress. A cruise, cryotherapy, Brazilian TV. We met his mistress in the last live stream. If you haven't checked out that live stream, check it out. But we're gonna go inside the Melbourne City Hall right now, and we're gonna submit some FOIA requests, all types of communications, documents. We're gonna continue our investigation and see if we can talk to somebody, get some comment. Let's go inside. So make sure you guys hit the like button and share this video. I flew all the way down here to Melbourne to support this family who is being victimized by the mayor in an absolutely disgusting fashion.
Yeah. Okay. Looking good. Tell them I say happy birthday.
Let's see here. Hi, how are you? Hey, ma'am, how are you? I'm doing fantastic today. I would like to speak to the city clerk. What, oh, they're on the 4th floor, right? Fifth floor. Fifth floor. Okay, thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, they're on the 5th floor, the city clerk. Hopefully we don't lose service in the elevator.
Going up.
So again, Mayor Paul.Alfrey, his contact information is in the description right below that like button. Please hit the like button and share this video anywhere you can to expose this tyrant, this corrupt tyrant to the world. Someone who can disgrace his own deceased brother's name in the way that he is allegedly doing is disgusting. I've seen the credit card statements. I've seen what he's doing to the property. I've seen what he did with the balloon loan he took out on the business. This guy, allegedly, I was told yesterday that his mistress, he had multiple mistresses, one for each campaign event. If it was a Republican event, he brought X mistress. If it was a Democratic event, he brought Y mistress. And then the current mistress is the one he uses for his Hispanic events. Again, allegedly. So let's see here. I believe this is the office of the mayor. Mayor and City Council, City Clerk. Here we go. Hey, how are you? How you doing today?
I'm good.
Hey, so I just had some public records requests here.
Okay.
Pursuant to the Article 1 Florida statute there.
Okay. Let me take a look.
Yep. It's about 3 pages. I'm doing well, ma'am. How are you?
Some of this we can provide to you right now. Not sure.
Oh, it's pretty detailed. I'm looking for like the mayor's call logs, I believe the mayor uses his personal phone to conduct city business, I was told. So I don't know how you're going to parse that out. But
Yeah. And it might take us a little bit. We might not be able to get all of it to you today, but I know, like, let's see. His email address, phone number, all we can give you, like, his card.
We're out of his cards, but we have the.
Oh, yes, I forgot we put that up here. So this is the list of city officials, phone numbers, emails.
perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna get a pen out. See what we got here. Since his employment. So he has had that phone number since he's been here. We never changed it.
To my knowledge,
Okay.
yes.
I think we had changed that, so I'm gonna same one email address. Addresses used. So I know his personal address is on there. I don't know if he has had any previous, but we can take a look at that.
Okay.
Including city and personal accounts. Are you talking financial accounts?
Yeah, I'm talking about his, if it exists, a city credit card that he uses.
He does not.
He does not have
None
a
of
city
them
issued.
have their own card. Normally, all of those, like when they travel,
Right.
We would use RP cards for those purchases, and then like we.
So the mayor does not have a card that he uses for any sort of official business at all?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
That's fine. You can cross that out then.
All right. Okay, so this one will take a while. The cell phone, because we'll have to contact IT, and they'll have to provide all
Right,
the
right,
information
right,
to
right.
us.
I understand.
And I think, Sally, am I correct? He uses his personal phone. He does not have a city cell phone.
That is a city cell phone, I believe.
Okay.
I'm pretty
I was
sure
told
that
that
is
it's his
a
personal cell phone that he uses.
I don't think he has a phone.
I was told that he
There's
refused to take a
there's
city phone.
technology.
Yeah,
um,
I'm pretty sure you're right. Because they have an option.
Right. They
So
could
some of
either.
them like get tablets, some of them get a cell phone, like depending on what they
Right,
want.
right, right. Yeah, I was just told that he uses his personal phone for both.
I think that's right, but.
Okay.
Okay. Chief. Okay, so that same thing, Chief Gillespie's, his city issued phone and any
Right,
of that
right.
will have to go from IT.
Right.
I'm gonna make little notes here for me. Is this for me? I'm
Yes,
sorry,
that
I
is
started
that
writing
is for you.
I
That
was
is for you.
mistaken. He does not have a city phone.
He does not
Okay.
have. That's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
Campaign financial declarations. Okay. Sally, do you mind printing all of his campaign information?
Sure.
So she'll do that.
From this past election.
Paul.Alfrey's campaign financial declarations, including Form 6 disclosures, from his time as council member through his tenure as mayor. So through the whole time. City charter, I can print that one. Let me I'm gonna.
What was your name? You're being so helpful. Thank you.
I'm Justice.
Justice.
Yes, nice to meet you.
I like that name, Justice.
you.
I like that name a lot, Justice.
Okay, I'll get that one. Sergeant at Arms, I can do that. Credit cards. So I'm gonna cross this one off because this one's the
Right.
city card because he doesn't have one.
Okay, perfect.
So, if I'm not mistaken, and I'll find this out as well, I don't believe.
So do we want this, let me ask you a question though real quick before I print. Let me stop that. Do you want it sent to you via email at no charge?
I'll take
Do you
the-
want copies?
If you could send it to me via email, that'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Just to
otherwise
save
there's-
save
It's
paper.
quicker and easier.
Yeah.
Here, what's a good email?
It's Long Island Audit @gmail.com.
I mean, you can get it either way, but there's.
Right, I get it. No,
copies,
I prefer to save some
So
money.
just like that.
Yes,
Long
Long
Island
Island
Audit
Audit @gmail.com. Right.
Okay.
Clerk's office is the same.
Again, I'll have to double check official social
Give me one
social
moment.
media accounts. I don't believe we have one for him officially. I could be wrong.
Yes.
I will verify.
Okay, that's
for
fine.
that.
Again, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that all of that
Oh
is.
yeah. I'm just kind of walking through it with
Yep.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, Instagram. Okay. I'll ask Cheryl that in a second. Police department. Okay, so most of the police department information is stuff that we're going to have to get. So the Melbourne Police Department has their own records division.
Okay.
And so they're the ones that's probably going to have all of this.
Right. You
So
can forward
I
it to them?
will- Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I can just send it, email it over to them.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah, all of that. CAD, one, case numbers. Yeah, all of that seems to be them. I requested.
I think the rest is just standard,
Okay.
like how I want it delivered
Okay,
if
yeah,
possible,
yeah.
stuff like that, you know?
Oh, electric. We could have
Right.
gotten to that. Sorry. Okay.
All right.
All right. So I think that's all the information that we have on hand for now.
Okay, perfect.
But we've got your email, so we'll get everything to you.
Okay,
And
I'll wait.
again-
I'll just wait for it.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
perfect. And if you have any questions, you got our. I think our phone number's on the bottom of that as well.
Okay,
Just
perfect.
give us a call.
All right,
Thank you,
No
guys.
problem.
Have a good one.
no problem. But you're gonna have some of the information, or you're gonna email it?
We're gonna email it.
Email it,
Is that
perfect.
okay?
Yes, that's
Okay.
perfect. Thank you, Justice. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You too, thank you. So I will say, that's probably one of the nicest experiences I've ever had at a city clerk's office. One of the nicest. Let's see what other offices there are here. Remember, I was kicked out of this building by the Melbourne Police Department 2 days ago at a public meeting when I was exposing all of his corruption and all of his tyranny. That again, you could say allegedly, but I've seen the documents, I've seen the cruise purchase, I have seen the purchases for Brazilian TV on his deceased brother's credit card. Again, that sounds like fraud to me. The FDLE, Florida Department of Law Enforcement, is investigating, but apparently they haven't contacted the victim. They haven't contacted the victim, they haven't contacted any witnesses, nothing. So, you know, the family that is being victimized by the mayor is represented by an attorney, and, you know, they gave me this information and I flew straight down here. There was a public meeting coming up 2 days ago, so I flew straight down here. I'm staying out here for a few days. I want to make sure that this family gets justice, just like justice inside, right? But I feel like I really want them to get justice, because what the mayor here is doing, and the way that he just proved his tyranny and his corruption when he ordered his police department. His police department, by the way, my gripe is really not with the police department, because I'm told, my gripe is that they're following orders as always, but you know, that's a big thing. But my major focus is the mayor, Paul.Alfrey, because I'm told they hate the guy. I am told the rank and file of the Melbourne Police Department here in Florida hate the mayor. Why? Because the mayor is a sleazeball. The mayor, again, who else would use their dead brother's credit card for personal expenses such as cruises, cryotherapy, etc., to the tune of almost over $20,000, and then not even show up to a celebration of life? You know, they owned a business together, which now belongs to his widow, his brother's widow, and he has locked her out of the property, allegedly. He's changed the locks, he's done a lot of different things. So he's utilized the Melbourne Police Department to retaliate. Is this somebody that the residents of Melbourne want as their mayor? I am calling for Mayor Paul.Alfrey, and I know he's a big social media guy. You'll see him, he's always on his Facebook. Again, his Facebook page is linked below. He tried to use the Charlie Kirk assassination for his own personal gain to try and garner support from the residents here in Melbourne. It didn't work out too well for him. I believe he tried to name a street after Charlie Kirk, and I don't believe Charlie Kirk had anything to do with the city of Melbourne. Again, just more political theater. I told you, I'll always say it, it's not about left and right, it's about up and down. So let's see what other offices they have around here. Let's see. Let's take a look. This is a big, beautiful building, by the way. You guys know I love big, beautiful buildings. Attorneys. Is the city attorney office? Can I ask? Oh, I saw the lock. I didn't know if it was open or not.
No, it's not locked.
Hi. Yeah, I was wondering if the city attorney could take some questions.
I can ask him.
Yeah, sure.
Give me 1 second.
I just had some questions.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Well,
Hey, sir, my name is Sean Paul Reyes. I'm an independent journalist. I was wondering if you were at the meeting 2 days ago?
I was.
I was wondering, what is regarding the transfers of time, because I might be mistaken, is that allowable through the rules of the city to transfer to yield your time to somebody else?
No, and you would have seen it on the back side of the request to speak form that it's actually a council policy not to allow yielding of time.
It's council policy not to allow yielding of time to another member of the public.
Correct.
Okay, all right. I think that's it. Are you looking into any of the incident in question when it comes to the mayor or anything like that? Like as far as advising him of anything to do with the allegations that I made against him?
Not individually, right? It's my understanding that any report of alleged criminal activity was forwarded to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement for investigation.
Okay.
So that's my understanding.
And what was your name, sir?
My name is Adam Conley.
Adam Conley. Thank you so much for your time.
Of course.
I appreciate it.
Have a
Thank you,
good
Adam. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So apparently, in every other jurisdiction, I've spoken at public meetings across this country. In every other jurisdiction, you're able to transfer your time. I believe there's case law on yielding time to another member of the public. If you have any information on that, please send it to longislandaudit@gmail.com. But I think he's wrong, but not as educated as I should be on this particular topic. But we're going to do the right thing. We wanted to just speak. I don't see what's the difference between transferring people's times. When they have 3 minutes, they have 3 minutes. Let's see what other offices they have over here. Let's take a look around. Financial service offices over here. Doesn't look. Hi, how are you? Hi, I'm asking some questions. I'm an independent journalist. My name is Sean Paul Reyes. I just wanted to know what services do you offer? What services do you conduct here in this office?
Oh, this is the finance department?
Right.
You have payroll,
Okay.
budget?
Kind of like HR?
No.
No, different than HR. So it's just all numbers like payroll,
Budget,
the budget.
accounts payable,
Okay. And who's the leader of this department? Who's the head of this department?
Ross McGinn.
Ross McGinn?
Yes.
Okay. I thank you for your time. Thank you for answering my questions. I appreciate it. Thank you. I gotta say, everyone, I have to say, everyone here has been so nice. I don't know, they've been nice, but the mayor, Paul.Alfrey, and I know you're watching this, you're not a nice guy. I've seen what you said. He's called his CUNT. He's called his family members, his female family members, right after they lost his brother, their husband, their dad. So, sorry about that, ma'am. So let's see what else they have over here. I think this is bathrooms down there. Let's see, copy room over here. I gotta say, justice was very nice. So again, the mayor doesn't want, and I wanna make it clear, no matter what the rules say, the policies of the city of Melbourne, there is always exceptions made. One of those councilwomen or men, or the mayor himself, could have allowed it, could have allowed me to speak for another 3 minutes. I was almost done, but he didn't want to because he wanted to silence my speech. He wanted to silence my speech. Why? Because I was exposing him. This man was a former law enforcement officer, got forced out of the department by his own word. He wrote a 500-page manifesto. This guy is sick. A 500-page manifesto because apparently they treated him wrong, but I read the internal affairs report that I entered into the record at city council meeting. Doesn't look like they were targeting him. It looks to me like he was doing something very suspicious with the drugs, putting his canine at risk, and they all know it. So, which is why the whole department hates him, I'm told. But again, to the Melbourne Police Department officers that are watching this, stand up to tyranny, stand up to a bully. I'm calling on this mayor to resign. Oh, look at this, audit. This is my office, apparently. The audit office. All right, let's see what else we have here. You see what happens? We can have a polite, cordial interaction here as long as everybody's polite and cordial. You don't have to be a tyrant like the mayor. So we submitted requests, and I appreciate justice from the city clerk's office. We submitted requests for a lot. Emails, phone logs, text messages. Why would the mayor use his personal phone his own personal cell phone for city business. It seems very suspect to me. How are they going to tell what his personal conversations with the police chief are? I would argue that nothing in that phone is not FOIAble. That everything in his phone, because he's using it in an official capacity, everything in his phone should be open to public records request. And even his text messages with his Brazilian mistress, who I'm told he's telling people that she's some princess from Brazil worth billions of dollars. I'm hearing a lot, ladies and gentlemen, really, really. It's insane. Well, there's not much more over here. City attorney we spoke to, budget, finance, city clerk, mayor, city council, it's all right here. And, you know, not much to see. Let's go back into the investigation never stops, ladies and gentlemen, never stops. So how many are you guys watching? Let me see, let me take a look. 4,247 of you, and we do not have 4,247 likes. Hit the like button, it is free. The mayor's public contact information is in the description of this video right below that like button, and share this live stream wherever you can, especially if you're from Melbourne, because you want every resident to know what's going on here. Throwing out a public speaker, not allowing them to get another resident's time. One of the residents said, hey, I signed up, you can get my time. And I'm not new to this. I speak at public meetings, as you all know, on a regular basis. And I have used people's times before. It is not that big of a deal. The mayor just didn't like what I had to say. And I will say that the law enforcement officers who pushed me out of the building, who told me if I came back in I would be arrested, I'm told that they're good guys. That's what I'm told by sources. They're just following orders. But again, it took an oath to uphold our constitutional rights, took an oath to the Constitution, not to a tyrant, not to a dictator, not to a wannabe dictator like Mayor Paul.Alfrey. Definitely not. Imagine using your brother's credit card to rack up over $20,000 in credit card debt. Imagine that. So over here we have water payments. Oh, and he has tenants that he's threatening to shut off their electric, allegedly, apparently. Let's see what else they have over here. Business tax receipts. Let's see here. Some photos of some, looks like prior mayors. Yeah, get all the photos. I have some photos over here. And this is where we were thrown out of the council chambers. I was pushed out of this door. The mayor's mistress, Adriana, something like that. Adriana, she came and followed me out. And she told me in her broken English, I hope you have a lot of money because I'm going to sue you for everything you got. Well, Adriana, I know you like to take people's money. You know, you and your boyfriend, the mayor, Paul.Alfrey, I know you guys like to take people's money, allegedly, but you're not going to take any of mine. Everything that I do is fully protected by the First Amendment of our Constitution. You can sue anyone for anything, but it doesn't mean you're going to win. I doubt you have enough money to even hire a lawyer because the credit cards are now not working anymore. So you can't just put the lawyer on the credit card of your deceased brother, you know, and I'm not making light of that. This is a disgusting, horrible, horrible act that Mayor Paul.Alfrey is engaging in, allegedly. Again, I say allegedly, but at the end of the day, I've seen the bank statements, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen the cruise purchases, cryotherapy, Brazilian TV. I've seen it all. I have the loan documents. He took out a $200,000 balloon loan against the property without the co-owner's signature. I've seen he's trying to make the claim that the credit card that he used was a business credit card, but yet Capital One, I got that letter too, states that the debt is fully, the person that's fully responsible for the debt is the estate of his brother, not a business. There's no mention of a business anywhere in the letter from Capital One. These are things that when I saw all of this documented corruption and tyranny and misconduct involving a mayor, That's why I decided to take a first flight out here to come and speak at this meeting. I had a million other things to do. Obviously, I have a lot going on with Brian Fahey. I have a lot going on with the state of Corrupticate, the town of Groton. I am still facing those charges. The felony voyeurism was dismissed, an absurd charge, but I'm still fighting against the criminal trespassing and the breach of the peace. And I just want to let Paul.Alfrey, the mayor, and his mistress, Adriana, I want to let you guys know I'm not intimidated by you. I'm not intimidated by your phony lawyers. I'm not intimidated by any of it. I'm not. You know, seems to me the first thing that comes on your mind is taking another man's money. I don't know. Seems like something that you need to work on, Adriana. You have assaulted people. His mistress has assaulted his own family members. Craziness. Put hands on his niece. I'm told that she talks about his own children and wants them to move out of the house. All types of... This is a very dysfunctional, chaotic administration here in the city of Melbourne, and I'm calling on Mayor Paul.Alfrey to resign immediately. Resign in disgrace the same way you resigned in disgrace from the Melbourne Police Department. Resign in disgrace, go get a job selling insurance like you do, go get a job while sitting on some boards, go do what you're gonna do, you know, steal your brother's roofing company, take all of his contacts, you know, do whatever you want, but you need to stop serving the people because you're not doing it with integrity, you're not doing it with moral character. So I appreciate all of you guys who wanted to watch the previous video where I was thrown out of this room over here, the council chambers over here by Melbourne City Police for speaking the truth and speaking truth to power. You can do that. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. I will also be editing all of these videos together so that way it can be one clear, concise video, and that's going to be dropping at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I'm going to be exposing. I'll make sure I'm put the mayor's mistress right on the thumbnail. But you want to be exposed? You didn't want to be exposed. You should have just sat down. I don't know what the mayor's wife is doing at a council meeting anyway. I mean, I don't get it. But stay tuned for more coverage on this. I possibly will be going live tomorrow, and that will be interesting. Trust me, you're going to want to stay tuned to that. We're almost at 1 million subscribers. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not, because we're about to be 1 million subscribers strong. And I really appreciate all your support. Hit the like button, share this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next one. Long Island